echoed the sentiment that President Trump is a democracy. And if you're a deranged lunatic and you're mentally ill, you will believe that lie, and yes, you will take political like we have seen in 2 instances against President Trump.
All right, folks, buckle up because The View is officially in crisis mode. Karoline Leavitt, the young, sharp, and unapologetically conservative powerhouse, just dropped a truth bomb so explosive it sent Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, and Sunny Hostin into a tailspin. And here's the kicker. She didn't even need to step foot on their stage to do it. After yet another unhinged attack from The View, Karoline didn't sit quietly.
I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
I want to be clear, though. It's not her first job. It was her first press briefing. She worked in the previous Trump administration.
Oh, no. She came back swinging, calling out their hypocrisy, roasting their tired talking points, and dragging the entire show through the mud. Now, the backlash is so intense that there are whispers ABC execs might actually pull the plug on The View. Yes, it's that bad. So, what did Karoline say that is Whoopi in meltdown mode, Joy Behar rattled, and Sunny Hostin, for once in her life, completely speechless? Oh, trust me, you don't want to miss this. But first, smash that like button and hit subscribe for more no-holds-barred, drama-packed updates. Subscribe? Awesome. Let's get into it. The hosts of The View have landed themselves in hot water, again, by doing the very thing they claim to be against.
The View hosts have got themselves into hot water again after they did the very thing they purport to be against, undermining women's success. Joy Behar stunned viewers when she said Donald Trump's press secretary, 27-year-old Karoline Leavitt, only secured her position because of her good looks.
I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
I want to be clear, though. It's not her first job. It was her first press briefing. She worked in the previous Trump administration.
The comment was bizarre, especially coming from Joy Behar, who is as woke as they come and positions herself as a champion of feminism. This online commentator said, disgusting Joy Behar of The View accuses Karoline Leavitt of being hired only because Donald Trump thought she was a 10.
Tearing down a successful woman, Joy Behar shocked viewers when she implied that Karoline Leavitt, the 27-year-old former press secretary for Donald Trump, only got her job because of her looks. The comment was bizarre, especially coming from someone like Joy, who's built her career on being a self-proclaimed champion of feminism. One online commentator even called it disgusting, saying, Joy Behar of The View accuses Karoline Leavitt of being hired only because Trump thought she was a 10. Seriously? Let's set the stage. The View went after Karoline again. Why? Because she's young, conservative, and refuses to play by their rules.
Yeah. I would like this young lady this is her first job, I would like her to do a little homework. Because she said something yesterday that really pissed me off. And that was, she said, there will be no wokeness here.
Oh, yeah.
Let me explain something to you. Because without that wokeness, you might not have that job.
Yeah.
Because women were not invited to that table. Women were not invited to many tables in this nation. The reason we fought and busted our behinds to make sure that you didn't have to worry about this. And now to hear you talk about it and to hear anybody talk about the wokeness was put in place for a reason. Because black people couldn't get into colleges. Because women could not get into the colleges they wanted to go to. This is all women. Yeah. See, this is not black, Asian women. This is all women. Women were not invited to this party. It was a man's world, and we busted our asses to make sure that this was a person's world.
This time, they leaned on their tired playbook, mocking her, questioning her credibility, and suggesting Trump only supports her because of her looks. Joy, in her usual smug tone, implied that Karoline's career wasn't earned, but handed to her because she's a 10 in Trump's eyes. Whoopi, never one to let facts get in the way of a rant, claimed that Karoline wouldn't even have a platform without wokeness.
No, please, his opponents are saying to this very day the same rhetoric that led to those 2 attempts. The second attempted on President Trump's life echoed the sentiment that President Trump is a democracy. And if you're a deranged lunatic and you're mentally ill, you will believe that lie, and yes, you will take political like we have seen in 2 instances against President Trump. Last week, Tim Walz and Kamala Harris said that everyone who showed up to President Trump's rally at Madison Square Garden was an That's despicable, dangerous, divisive rhetoric that is spewed by the Democrat Party every single day. And I'm so sick and tired of the media pointing the finger at Donald Trump and saying that he is sowing division in this country. He is not. The media is for pushing hoaxes like the one that you all pushed today, and the Democrat Party is for pushing lies about him. But the good news is Americans don't buy it. And that's why today President Trump is more popular than he has been since 2016, because people don't trust the media.
Meanwhile, Sunny Hostin predictably made it about race. But Karoline wasn't having any of it. Instead of ignoring the noise, she fired back with a brutal takedown that went viral. In her video, Karoline called out The View for being what they truly are: a panel of bitter, out-of-touch elites who preach feminism while tearing down women they don't agree with. And she didn't hold back. Here are some of her sharpest digs. On Joy Behar, the perfect example of modern feminism, mocking women's looks and belittling their achievements if they're conservative. So much for empowering women, huh? On Whoopi Goldberg, I wouldn't be here without wokeness. Please, I got here by working hard. Unlike the unqualified DI hires they prop up on The View. On Sunny Hostin, of all people, you want to talk about privilege? Give me a break. And then came the mic drop. The View doesn't want strong women. They want women who follow their script. And I refuse to play their game. Boom. The internet exploded. Within minutes, hashtags like hashtag cancel The View and hashtag Karoline exposes The View were trending. The backlash wasn't just bad. It was catastrophic. Instead of damaging Karoline's credibility, The View managed to boost her profile. She's gone from being a rising star in conservative politics to a household name, while The View has become a laughingstock. Behind the scenes, sources say ABC executives are panicking. Producers are reportedly furious about how bad this makes the show look, and rumors are swirling about major shakeups. Joy Behar and Whoopi Goldberg's names have come up in not-so-friendly conversations, and let's just say their futures on the show are looking shaky. Even loyal fans of The View are calling them out, saying this attack on Karoline was a step too far. One viral tweet summed it up perfectly. The View preaches empowerment but mocks any woman who doesn't fit their agenda. Karoline Leavitt just exposed them for what they really are, and it gets worse. Sponsors are reportedly reconsidering their ad placements. Because let's be honest, who wants to be associated with this train wreck? At this point, the writing is on the wall. The View has been skating on thin ice for years, surviving off controversy. But this time, they might have gone too far. When the backlash outweighs the ratings boost, it's game over. So, could this finally be the moment that takes down The View for good? Now it's your turn. Did The View finally cross the line? Was Karoline's response the wake-up call the media needed? And do you think ABC will actually pull the plug on The View? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Before you go, don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe so you don't miss any of the latest drama-filled updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.